he's gonna get the chance.
Steven Seagal is going back to war. And this time, the enemy is the Jamaican drug cartel.
Realism is like the name of my game all the way.
As 20th Century Fox brings you Steven Seagal in his most impressive role yet, in Marked for Death.
In fact, he's the highest rated Aikido master, non-Japanese in the world.
Because he moves so fast and so quickly, and some of the things are so devastating, you really have to know where to go and when. Some of the stunt people, you know, they're used to like punching to the side or stopping here or there. With me, the only way I can function is if they really punch for me, then I know how to do the move. Each situation and each sequence, each move that he does, some of them are just so quick and so subtle, you know, because it's basically a defensive art by nature, Aikido, that although he does aggressive things where he can injure you rather quickly, it's all that, you know, it's just that much and three guys have flown out of the way. So it's trying to find ways to get inside of that and photograph it so people can see it as part of the challenge. And if it was all the same, we'd be bored. And we do one sword fight in here, and we brought in our sword master associate of Steven in to watch those two work, and with the ease that they do it. And it's, you know, in movie punches and stunt punches, you're trained to throw away from the guy's face to one side or the other. And with Steven, you attack him directly at his nose, right between his eyes, and then he gets out of the way from there. And they do the same thing with these real swords, and it's very exciting to watch.
Connie and his team spent hundreds of man-hours preparing for some of the most authentic and terrifying action-packed sequences ever to reach the motion picture screen.
The first part of it is done with a piece of equipment we call a decelerator, which allows us to shoot over the back of the man. You see him leap out the window and fall towards the ground with nothing underneath him, no safeties, no catchers. And there's a decelerator wire that we put on him, and that's supposed to stop him about 5 feet off the ground over here. Then we do a second piece where we now put the cameras down on the ground looking up, and another stuntman will do a high fall, running and jumping out of the window, coming to an airbag, falling out of our frame and landing in the airbag. Then we'll do a third piece where you can see this blue car here behind us. We're going to score the roof on it, put explosive charges on the windows. Then the guy will come 12, 14 feet to hit the roof of that. It'll collapse, the glass will blow out. We'll put those three pieces together, and you'll see it in sequence of the guy falling away, nothing underneath him, the guy dropping over here, and finally the impact on the car as it explodes out from underneath him.
This is the final scene of car chase sequence where Steven Seagal is chasing the bad guys, and this is the last part of that where they've gone out of control. He ramps up into the window. The cameras are inside the department store waiting to photograph this. When it comes through a two-story plate glass window, we have a camera in the car here, which will be over the shoulder of the stunt driver.
For one, it's always safety. Safety's first. And getting the speed down, getting the timing down, making sure you know where the ramp is, and make sure that you're going to travel the distance you want to travel to go through the window. Also, you want to make the gag look good. You want to make it look exciting. You want to make the audience, you want that.
He's coming through a mirrored surface, so it's not like you can see the guy coming through the window. All of a sudden, he's just inside the store with you. And the people in the close foreground had a half to a full second to react to the car and get out of the way.
When Steven Seagal takes on the Jamaican drug cartel,
I'm very, very familiar with fighting. Very, very familiar with firearms.
he creates an action film that explodes off the screen. Marked for Death.
Are you some kind of cop? Nah, I'm just a concerned citizen.